thank God it's Friday. With 10 days into the month of April 2026. Yes, say thank God it's Friday. Yes, say Adama Kwaku share I still edim. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, say the Friday. It's Roma say. But me do be biara me do biara you. And then one na mobile yesa odo abuma mumo edema WONTUMI TV no. Mesa Madam Asibio. Bidi and the Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah cake edie on behalf of the production team. Meda Kufin to ase ewia meda IST ase. Sanso ena Nana Kwame die Nana Kwame so no ewo MCR meda na se papa. Enti yatena se. Friday die ensema akoso titiri na wotwe mu nyina ni yakeka edie sie ni aba beka wo Friday. Yeah, the ebefo also into two major topics making the rounds or topics dominating headlines and yeah baby hu enkomo na baby I trade here we feeling a videos nibi they say videos no there it's always a blast from the past yeah and summer and then one na ete akuya kese no so NDC way reset for NCDP and na wutie no na wahwe bu sem ponsam bebrebe o mokan no emududu asai eno moaye emududu asai ena abamu but minka enkwa chiripi ya say yabekwa yadim enu tie na wie instruma power tenase instruma power ndimani mo beba be dimachi ene waba be dimani nti watenase na chesemede instruma pa ewremu preko. It's all about Tabia herbal products nkomo eni yeba beti na area me wie ya Razak Abubakar enso ewo fiado be na area Razak Abubakar eye Subin youth organizer a o hwe di so obeba be Nasara coordinator na say organizer eti Razak Abubakar enso ewo hado be na area and na area so no introduce the General Muhammad Buhari of the NPP communications team into Razak Betnasi Buhari and so Betnasi na ya to adwene ediafa nsema uraba betujai and yakoba na fe machro topics and the year dealing with but LGBTQ and one sembem Catholic bishops no akasa one where Dr. Lawrence Tete yes the hypocrisy at its best yes mentanka so for us but by Dr. Lawrence Tete here what say yes hypocrisy dominate baby it's yabaka something nyina and some ewo ho a ya behwe and then fuel prices and matters are rising voxif wild ya desa and something nyina ebeka we there but right about now and Srumapa in the house yo hey one rapper
yes
who goes go down
no
we ya rapper
yeah.
Oh, you're rapper.
Nah.
Yeah, Brahmin.
You're rapper, man.
Yeah, Brahmin chose any rap. Ah, now I still be senior rap move. I see.
When rapper.
Hey, me didn't want rapper can see a part of you.
And any did mean.
Oh, you're rapper.
Oh, I
rapper.
Any what they see.
Yeah, on can't show mountain. But so my problem
yeah, and
me who na as last week me say wala you na bibia boko ejuma boko yeda ya miase ya miadom enso me ho eye na if I do position wadi na
microphone na I don't know
yeah see when ni mu mame
I see him
enso papa
yes
Tabia herbal products and now what's na see dia wa ye de nanti
bacho dia de nanti aye Tabia herbal mixture say dem mabo me green mabo ma ha no na che se be ba be kasa me dia fa ya dia na your friend Tabia herbal mixture no na say green to green equals to green it's dem ba be kasa fa Tabia herbal mixture a malaria duro precope na edre no they be have kase Tabia herbal company limited there nyame adumo keke nyame adom na ebibiduro pa timi agina ne naso efie baako yenu yensa enan atra du num atra du otwe atra bedru 20 eduno abedru 20 na ye chese mienu asa betoso. Oh, to God be the glory. But ye hwe san fie we ya Tapia Herbal Company Limited ye nya ni nyina na ye hwe se na se bibiduro no do so adwaman so enti den ti ne ma enkrofo energy Tapia Herbal products ho sa na ye ya ho ase ye ya ade na customers prebeto what you say ye niji because Tapia Herbal makes chankwani 3D edra eno de ono ade wo china ne se ntontom no wo 1990 ni pedwanim na wakope Tapia Herbal mixture na wonum tuntum ni suro no but ade ye before make say wi ase kra dodo na efa baabi no mo nhye dan suro yare ba kono eye malaria so hu ye ase ye fa malaria say ye small so say small little boy ase adeketua bi oh malaria bi na achimi o ase miti me koye no lab no mo se menya malaria ketua bi no was adeketua bi asoso but malaria no so na ekumpa because ebetimi ama obi ho a ne pressure be cost room nyina be contentem nyina obe home to nanti kakra na wa bre na poso ye ne ye nyina ne mu ayemre chese nanum ato wontimi ndidi ni nyina ya aye tiawa ade ne se wanya malaria ni bi na wunya malaria ni bi enka se malaria ketoa bi na menya malaria ne kiti bi anim mesrew de ehia ne se obekọ pharmacy on say malaria do betimi abowura pharmacy na ya bowonsa no na ya test wo hunu say plasmodium emwa ni biaba o blastrin ni mu a entem para pharmacy ho na de kra ne say ho na obenya Tapia Herbal mixture ni bi ato ho ne bonye din edro ni bonye din me pa cho say de kra mi so ho Tapia Herbal mixture ye kra mi akosoro kesi na ode nipa kono so opemfa so chen na ye Tapia Herbal mixture no waton amawo na 25 Ghana ati ase kadis 250 wato na sa enti me pa ocho ye bo eduro ni de rose no na ye ma na hia wo se malaria ni ikumu malaria ehu ni titiu dia ya na emo awa ni timi rewura mu akowura wa adwi ni mu no wati ase obi ho a esro tai kika no wo se akola no wo nyino du be 12 years ekro 13 15 wono wo school mani afro maame obana kotwa ahio papa obana kotwa ahio ase obe ya wonte ase na wa started in prayer campus won believe nyankopon chen Tapia Herbal Company Limited ye ginyamedi ye gidi pa ye ginenum wasemudi but the to de bia on say yare no wo hwe se de si ye wo fa na pa bibidro te se Tapia Herbal mixture fa kano Bible ni se ye ni duana ba na yemfa ahan no ensa yare eninti na odi nubra na ahama no amaye obo wiase no ohunu se beto mrebi nipa be yare enipagia no apobebem yare bebem wo yefun be ye wo ja ubenya typhoid fever enunti na wase me bodua we na me bo enubina we na me ma nipa nimdie ni nyansa a wode beteti be kan bom enti me pa che se to da bi na o yare bi kire so epai so se de ya dia bibidro di na Tapia Herbal mixture ni bi mesro na nonum edro we enya ko ni pagie ni mu a me na me ka kire sima duntem bo se edro ni be start ayo mu adwuma sesiye emfifre bi be start ato na ewura start ato sima duntem no afi bo hunu se malaria na ebubu egudem a wontimi nya ho hwe ho nam ye omre mesro mi awani di na ye ka kire enya hwe wo de theatre be 5 bi mi wani di de ya o ti mesro Tapia Herbal mixture ne de enye bibia se eyenim na yenim no bunana down so ni enim se edro we ana se haban we pa de eye purposely for malaria parasites no enti sa haban we ne no na ye de ye Tapia Herbal mixture no na ye de amaw enu nti na wonom Tapia Herbal mixture na within 3 days no na ho atọ but ensencheni ni start say esi a tie mistake aya na ye wa ha ubahunu so obenu maduro no obe start anom tabia heba mixture no o start no onom baako mienu miensa menkase bia wanom nene ochena but the ne ya me kan fiwo so bi ho a ne yare na me boss yi na wa boura pharmacy na wakoto aduro no se de me chiechim na wanom atre ni mienu na awianso wanu mienu na enyume wanu mienu no ubahunu se enyum ekwa enyumre kakra na de ebechine na ne ho start se etononos aduro na peke afama me within 3 days na obe feel okay no na we je aduro no de si ho yenya course be concerning that we je aduro no de si ho ade a malaria parasite no on pen sa de no se wo treat malaria pa na wo be no na wo no se e free 3 days call no sentence no as start ekọ na we je aduro na si ho me ho atome no wa pia kwa rimu a wo hu lai no uchini faha na wo yesei ebasa na mo woni nyamfiu ni padua ni munwieye enti wo se na asa start ho na obeti wo be freta abia heba e was 0243686861 and I says 0245749206 so simple cho na me wo malaria na me koto emi hu se me ho atome 3 days no and am dey aduro ni si ho enti mpacho metimi anoma na ye aduro ni de obetimi anom but aya ye body aduro ni say enye good practice sa wo banu maduro tabia heba me shei na wo hu se wo ho toba na wagya idea si wo na watwen ya be bosumi mienu bosumi miensa na wasa akọ aduro no na wasa ba benum no we are bosa na saka say tabia de enyu no pacho malaria parasite no mo mpa de do entontom no mo mpa de de pacho mo ntize ensonson no mo yem no wa mo ade de na watimi attract yo mo de no aduro betimi eku mo ntem so ya ade enyu no enti pacho wo ti fia wo de agihwe me nyi ni se malaria aduro bia wo wiase ma ede enti tabia no sa na tie eno de kano crachro ade enyu no na bejew emu onyu no because nubrane hamana ye de ye ne wo say enyu no na ekokum malaria moawa no efi wo ni paduanum obi ho a okwa efum se bedu se tim na wabre na poso ni nyina waye se mremremremremremre unya tabia heba mecha na misro ebeye se aduma hoden no so e de amaw oba bi so ho a wo tie misabre ya ono so ne de ne ye menstrual problem makacho say tabia heba mixture no strictly for malaria, loss of appetite, general body pains, any oba okofichira what yaw enti oba bi ho a ono ne de no okofichira bon say enkopim say yenu aduane nwienu na watiem be 5000 mesrew wunya tabia heba mixture ni bia starting no ansakra na ubewura obosumi ni mu enti mi fa ni say ebia wo expect obosumi ni be 2 weeks edi animu ya wunya tabia heba mixture ya starting no owo menses ni mu wo period ni mu so a obetima anom tabia heba mixture no na aboa a balance hormones no na ade bia edi severe pains at the brew no a year free ho na afi monthly flow no obete kra na ebeye normal pain e wo so oba oti ama ohunu se me bu mensa pacho wati ase another thing ni say obi wo ho ane de no irregular menses no ebe ne ochina na yi ni ti 5 days time na be yi ni ti obi de etibi baba ako mienu starting na ntisa but emre kwa ni mu no sense sanye kakra aba o menstrual cycle ni mu a opeta bia heba mixture ni bia na wanonom na typhoid fever tieniye typhoid na fever fever na emomu no we ni nya ntontom na ba be kawa ma onya typhoid wanya fever no say wakodi bibia typhoid moawa no ewom ebia nsuo mu aduane mu anase sebi obi akọ private bi na wonso so wakọ fa bia free ho but the dure timi no kese pa e ma typhoid ni free wo yefunu ni mu ade ehu ni say typhoid no eba me dofo obi ho beka say anyume pa na ankofo ada no saa na dwono na wo yam no ya wo yam ni wo yam ni tutu wo mu ni koto ha no mu no akoto no eba ne ulcer eye pepepepepepepe eti misro eduro no ya tabia heba mixture no eno de ebe je ntem so ade a maka cha say ade a tabia heba mixture no ene na ni nhia de fever so enti wo yare bia fever so a eduro ni Tabia herbal mixture no and temperament no kase wa pick numbers no screen so wa frɛ yɛ woni edi nkomo baby abenya bi etu ne de say do so poor kumase for na omo frɛ yenya tabia herbal ni bi mpacho okɔ pharmacy herbal shop Lancy shop over the counter Colinac herbal misty herbal apidank herbal baseline pharmaceutical PFA pharmacy Saks pharmacy yellow and orange and then Age9 pharmacy meaning baby a tabia products no ebi ni sesi on Nkansah ya repass or kind na number achemo tenatetmo dependable mo woko you can say Cape Coast so ne omo ho patemu no nyina say Charles nimbia herbal crisis the answer biara ton tabia herbal mitimi bo pharmacy bi na ye orthodox medicines nko ane ho but because tabia herbal mixture na akra e sa atwija nti obonso obekona tabia herbal mixture pe ene ebibidura ewo ho we chere say your consistency level no e was strong because e very effective eduro no e ya ade e ya adwuma ti misro enwumre no me no dis enkomo kakra bi ya mre nti me de wo si ha pick numbers no eno na beboa 0243686861 and I say 0245749206 me pacha ansa na me de manu besi na me fa asem nche me sremo a tabia heba mixture no wadama wo hwe ho a cameraman na pin cameraman ni zoom ya on say atwe no posi kakaka gu say it is not recommended for lactating mothers and a pregnant woman me pacho wunya to ye below 12 years ya wuntimi ennom keke the reason being say oba bia wo fa afura e ya wo no doctor asem what ya say enti wa fa afura na wo malaria ko hospital ma doctor check you na omma wa dura ebebo 0243686861 and I say 0245749206 tabia herbal products won sunumbi
Beda say Ensroba pa beda say yeah asabini beda say be pacho on the more serious note tabia herbal products do bet be a friend number na Ensroba pa dia to jana na so wa pbia kira kwan ebeboa papa ya to aye dwumade no so make say Razak Abubakar atena say ewo dwumade so na oye Subin youth organizer or pre se empo Nasara obeba beso Nasara mu na just 100 kama iti ohwe akwadi for the position of a Nasara coordinator iti Brendo Drew Adamakai eye Razak Abubakar sanso na eye Buhari ewa General Buhari we call him but also nice jumadi so but time ekwadi mo befa 2 minutes be LGBTQ plus. Bepacho, somebody Sam George. Yes, why ena endimno? He said here, Mebuno, Sam George, obo father nyashe. Obo huru Sam George, I said, no, or you're dishonest. Ama Sam George ekote kakra. Na minima dia ene Sam George apie ben sabre krado nana kwame fa Sam George to sumamie na on
people don't understand what this is about. Just last week I had to help a father whose 21-year-old son had been abducted by someone who was sodomizing him as his gay lover, a 55-year-old Ghanaian, UK Ghanaian. For 3 weeks kept the man's 21-year-old son away from him, thanks to COP Lydia Donko, Director General of CID, who worked with our team to identify, track the number, and identify the person and rescue the boy just last week. So if you don't know what's happening in this country, you will think that there is nothing in Sam George or Fechon. But when it comes to the innocence of our children, and protecting our family values, we will. And to those who say we have other priorities, this is a priority for us. This is a priority for us. Any country worth its salt can deal with multiple priorities at the same time. We are not saying we should stop building roads because we don't have enough hospital beds. We are not saying we should stop building schools because we don't have enough pipe-borne water flowing through our taps. We are dealing with our roads, we are dealing with our hospitals, we are dealing with our schools, we are dealing with water. We will also deal with our family values. It remains a priority. As for me, as the member of parliament for Ningo Prampram, the people voted for me, and that was one of the reasons why they increased my vote margin from 69% to 74%. They said, Sam, go back to parliament and make sure this bill is passed. So for me and my people in Ningo Prampram, this is a priority, along with our roads, which are getting fixed, along with our health clinics, which we are building, along with our school blocks that we are building, and the water problem that we are tackling. So it remains a priority for us.
Finally, one of your co-sponsors, the other one, Anti-LGBTQ, keeps on talking about double standards and hypocrisy among this current government. What will you say to him?
Like I've said, I won't be drawn into the debate of politicization. Honorable Ntim signed the bill. He was the only NPP member of parliament who signed the bill under President Akufo-Addo. At the time, he was deputy minister, and I have credited him every single step of the way for being bold. However, when the bill was placed before President President Nana-Addo in February, he didn't call on President Nana-Addo to sign. And I understood the challenge and the difficulty he had. He should not bring us into politics. And I had a conversation with him 2 nights ago, and we've agreed there needs to be a dial down in the politicization. I said to him, I listened to his press conference, and I asked him, you said President Mahama should sign the bill. You are a sponsor with me of this current bill. You know that the bill is before the committee. So when you do a press conference and say President Mahama should sign, what should he sign? There is no need for us to politicize this matter. And so, not just to my brother and Team Fojo, but to all the signatories who have come on board now from the NPP, they are welcome. This is a collective fight. LGBTQ does not know NDC, MPP, CPP. He only knows the innocence of our children. Let's not play politics with this. Let us fight this fight as a Ghanaian people. Thank you. People don't understand.
And so that's the man, Samuel George Jata George. Now, and then, me say, we lose credibility, we lose credibility to the extent that Sam George is now confused. The man is confused. Well, show the facial expression. It will be very much confused. I think Sam George now doesn't know what he's talking about. Then as Sam George can answer me, bread and butter issue. Then yeah, president the Beckers has say a top, a priority. So what's Sam George telling us? Why not be president and not saying your priorities? You see, now who because a priority just all contradicts the president and I'm broken a main mantiasi. What is Sam George talking about? What's he talking about? But then I wouldn't be the one. I wouldn't take the wind out of the sails of a year panel. But then, and the Catholic Bishops Conference also at the statement, public statement about WONTUMI. Na ye Catholic for Pentecostals, charismatic, and all that. But Catholic for you say there, be Catholic. But obo ya chere say yes. Baby obo jina from day one e hwa na obo jina. Omo suja egu yechem anase beka say LGBTQ+. Said omo shase e bra NPP wo power. NPP lose ye and check round obo call President Mahama ho. And a President Mahama catch us obi anko to obo ne bafo. Na ono de anya ni ehia ni. Obi anko to ne bafo. Catholic Bishop Conference and yet more than once. That be a consistent and then so many statement about the WONTUMI. Now the top of Bunyan say Obo air catch President Mahama said then some no better and your priority as some Georgia to Papa so and your priority pa. Now Obo say president a separate economy no from the moral fabric of society. Now, so all can your bread and butter issues. No, we know there. Man shall not live by bread alone. Man shall not live by bread alone. It's meaning there. Because a Catholic Bishop Conference at the strong worded message at the President John Dramani Mahama, and for that I'll give them a plus. I'll give them the Catholic Bishop Conference a plus. And yet, the motivational speaker, Dr. Lawrence Tete, to Papa. So, on the motivational speaker. I don't classify him, but I don't know. Yeah, Catholic Bishop Conference, unlike Dr. Lawrence Tete, good faith, no, Edimasi, there be, and yes, I don't know. But now, let me welcome my guest, Yankoya de Muntentem, Yankova issues, Aura, Razak Abubakar, Ewufia, Sansuna General Buhari, making his maiden appearance on the show this Friday afternoon. Razak, now who at to say?
Oh, Yamadum, Mehoyapa, Yamadum, Mehoyapa, Yabeda, Yamasun Sassi, say, Nay, what on sa feminine Yakuma, Buhari, say Emra, na yene Ghana for Embedi and Como. Of all Mamra, no 2 quick issues when person me free ho ansana maba main discussion to meaning so my body akwaba ansana ma
okay Bema Buhari akwaba na be reverte worry Bema akwaba
so brapeni
wapo mo to say
yakopa do me ho ye
yama akwaba
yeja so no kai no I think that this my maiden appearance my bahada ba chakra
oh okay
brana apupra wa
okay
but from intimina kwan ema biom
okay
so far I think say me so many aje say ne motom sa frame say memra na munyo kuma me so memra embeche madwen in the interest of the nation na yi na ye intimi expose abanwe nsem o mo kadigi to me no ene ne to me na beka wo mo nsa na on beso mo dan o ma no you see I'm very glad the fourth estate more the media houses no mo play strong role when it comes to democracy. And to bring me a mono mo best take to issues. Number my say mo be kind of create sene fatano. O mano ebe koyi. But se mo so mo fall in line. Na mo imagine say mo ye kataso mu muaso na asem no mo pese mo be kan sene ne asofo no bia ya na wo kan ya ye lebu mo as hypocrite. Now almost stands under a certain government ye different. By ne almost say because of abana or tesono or on the telephone or monetimi kasaintino or montumi and cannot send no music canon no. It exposes the hypocrisy of ye sabio ye leaders nyamesono or modi yenimokai. And I think that I'm very glad WONTUMI I think that more ye jumason over social media. Any nyama say ye rebatu because mostly ana ye videos no ye tie free WONTUMI TV because they be you are on top of issues. Now we make sure and some no city no more the tour MOBIT and monya bias and so now mon come they also I think say the no kwemu it the kind me that celebrate most to our friend
mate Sidia Martin am yaw osho Sidia Martin Sidia Martin jai de oya oba be jai de oya
oba be dru anwumre
be say mate Razak memra oswe na yentu akobono so now so
first one
yes
menua Wakiki or Zebila constituency youth organizer ewo Upper East region no kro omni say ono so say be contest na ye be call regional election or be contest for Upper West constituency Upper West regional youth organizer enyume okache me say onyati say e ba shuru so a ono so o hwe o fakeke nti menua Wakiki our Zebila or physician assistant ti baby o bi enyume me manager of a quick one nyame aduma your process to rebuild the party in era started on the 20th of this month. You will open nomination for polling station election. Yeah, regional chairman at born home then a year and say yanko share elections in so. You make sure say the prepare year and no crack any party no do at the bayejuma. You make sure say ubi or say fata so by a police station executive. You make sure say be share nani pa ko na obey na juma. As a party official at Sebi ye di kase ko offensive north and also offensive south and also in sucha kwaman before so koye juma no free ho unti ho into only interest bia e wo honom. The only interest that you should be having is a wish say prepare your ebeba honom. Enti na regional nipa be 4 million wom no. Yet me you ho say sa constituency in the kosho mabato so mo. Say na me say ye nuanim panyifo ne ye nuanim kumamu ne your for no party panyifo regional chairman ayi omo say omo nkɔhwɛ through national council say omo nkɔhwɛ no there's a test case and a regional chairman they have to see you regional chairman on na wabaye national chairman on na wabaye te juma na ode amaye no o so wahwe say obaye national chairman oji udi eyi a yetimi de obaye juma ni bi mani uye yi a ntimi nkogu nwo ni ma ase na wanko ka say dachi regional chairman no obaye national chairman wanko ka say oyi wo frim kwama wo juma se se ni onyam be national chairman kwama wo juma se koye te juma na ode ama o sha shon se koye no koye hweso no ni say we are party for no so enim bebenyam na won so woni be na asumdue aba constituency wonum enya wo na ba ko ka ye friends amafo menu abom omo ko mo ntakwa wo koye wo juma na free won men ko she obi echi emma bibia enkosi for the toss be say enurechi ne ba ha me be ka say there's too much growing of insecurity e wo aman or aman especially Ashanti region me kan asisiriwa by 3 days ago you see a bonipa menu se nipa 982 ekun omo ahihye cars Obosontwe constituency. Those are the things that was my own police issue statement say your friend is Omache, your friend is Nkansah there. Now Ejura Kumasi Ejura to Atibubu and Nkansah highway. Abedane your friend is a breeding of armed robbers. Those are the things that I'm saying that you may need encoho. Currently, as I'm speaking, ye there to just say in Ashanti region ha ya anya careful super your friend in su ye nye bi num because owabe eko barkese efi your friend efi achokusa areas ntin so ne ntimi fa so ya anya careful benum su a wa anya careful na obi o pipe rubber and be free maba. So if we have a productive your friends a regional your friends a minister, those are the things that we should be expecting him to be doing. Omo any little bit thing in social media, one person who happy regional minister as the best regional minister ever. The present issues are what Omo say in America trouble. Everybody is affected. Me see insecurity Omo you could do more Ashanti region. Maka. Almost every 2 weeks, may be vindicated because there will be a gunshot somewhere, and now there will be total indiscipline somewhere. And as I say, if you so away ask them, if you see, if you are from Suka and Yabinu, you are not for Sabi, Ashanti region how you let more Sabi eba bepe because you soon have been never a gatan su. Those are the things that people should be worried of. Adebako and I am there. Mahuse came before issue letter. And you may say on the 11th, I believe so in the 11th, Ayochina. Say, you be clean up. Clean up exercise across the region or the metropolis. Very laudable but abalit. Very, very laudable. No credit or down because if he had also could do him. Very laudable. But me did pass say come Kyeremanteng and we did a maybe buy na enforcement it will be also a kebe boy nyina to send a message say me did say dey you rezu buy no a very laudable but your regional minister so on for the 94 said growing insecurity now o mayi no e dosun over emra chimeba Mebeka Tijaniya Council for us say been some more about LGBTQ plus assembly. Oh my dean. In fact, they have shamed me. And we're in the China or my issue later. Tijaniya Council.
Okay.
I free the office of National Chief Imam office. My issue statement. Mo catch Ghana pine. I Jomama Eda edi enim say everything about sa sabin se muno sa LGBTQ extremely important to the Muslim Council. Very, very extremely important. Into a Muslim. Because there's no any other pressing issue than Sadan away Islam Sumu. A yechua de Cassia, I will be as any kind say Muslim Nibukra, a being and no Casasam. Sa and Simuna amount for person Mudino my much up later, Edama president. Ti mebo mochi ana mesa bo mabaso ene says I let an ababontin because Islam is talking about equity and fairness. You have to be equitable and fair to anybody, no matter the circumstances. And again, Catholic Bishop Conference. Yet you almost swear, nah, sorry. Of us, who stayed you for years. They have been consistent on national issues. It will be and some number can and I'm sorry politicians so and now they and now do because in some number can be now buying the war so or buying or party the war by munti and now they but they have been very consistent about omu issues. Omu letter na ba ene anopai wi a very strong worded letter and many jompa they are repeating almost say economic issues be no a papa essence asumdwe wo fie se busuemu asumdwe any discipline e wo mu a and share say economic issues on faso tin se mo maka no me I am the pa I am the say enti na manhu say enti na bra me ka no me say wa man churches from fa ncheme wa man churches from fa ncheme. But Orthodox churches, over the years, they have shown leadership and commitment to the development of this country. The Catholic Bishop Council for a year, yeah, Bob Mabaso. Near catch or say, and so it are much. The Bob Mabaso, no, so for Bacone dear. Yeah, made the beer maker. Whoa, offer Sabu, Kumiana no cry and you. Asemi be na nka wanka bi na nsen de oboko kan no enrechi de okokwan ka wanka bi anka be boa no pa
oh so chira we say na dan for the president Bahama
because you see
on the number cry
because of respect na me wo ma clergy no me pese me ka obi ho asem especially obi o we of panyi na nas o respect o mine. Maybe Gidi pass and call or ye na didn't say dancing the abine from penny for a can or no onyanti in Jinkonia Dean, Cabebuano, pa of a Cabebuan pow. And maybe on the case of nonsense might stop in this country. And Anyesa, so President Akufo-Addo and signs a bill now. He will walk to your friend saying Jubilee House. Tinan say ya na done for president. A car say any pressing issues. No me percent ko pretend they said the president kind want it. No me percent pretend they said the president kind want it. Nanka avoid all your friends saying media engagement. And case 7 more saying say the oye. Because the oye oko social media I'm only good in Facebook. The kind of language I'm up for a use man no. I know they. So be sure the pa no akaso of panyin and also of porno a hypocrite there. I know she. And a sabi asema make enye me nko na make na men kanso and men kanso so. Say papa ni a hypocrite. I will not say that. But ono ne ni now here no. A man response na onya no social media no. As of him. Enti na misusu senka wankasa. Kebe boye yinina me mi se kebe me de pa. Kebe me de pa ko pretend say the president ene yura government communication officer e kan Felix kan ko pretend say wantia me kebe me de because anka enye emphasize your friend is saying response na sabi o bebu na obetima wo mo no more GD when you may be a chairman. And almost the same people are talking to him, are responding to your friends. The comments now will make you a GTV no. And yet, Intina, yes, say.
Now the only idea is or patches on fire. Yeah, Becca Yanka. When you're on the board, Papa be that. So
I wasn't fun. I was a fun. Only ordinary person like me. And now, and I say Buhari, and now I still out to it. Didn't tell only ordinary person like us and say, oh no, or was status of say, oh ye nyanko pony pa or kasache adasa. So that person no also equitable. Or so or say or fair-minded person, somebody who can be trusted. The moment I already pulpit, so oh kasache adasa us unyanko pony pano. One thing is required from you, equity and fairness. Equity and fairness. So, and I know you expect it from Sanya Kupunipano. Because I didn't know, and not say any military regime. And I guess, any military regime. Now, your friend is saying democratic now it was political so. And yes, civil society organization and raises that matter up. It was politicians who raised the matter up. And the civil society organization and the clergy as of for imam for Edo Muhujim. And till some Mokane and no we are expecting as some fair comments. And but you don't tell us that some action and no a nonsense because a political leader that you don't believe in was in power. And then you are now telling us that we should not play politics with it. What was your sense of judgment when you were speaking for it the last time? What was your sense of judgment? Tamana Wokas as a president. We said this nonsense must stop. Say a two age every Akufo age more to money. Because Akufo is over 80. And the man when you 65 years. When you 65 years. And Akufo to me money. But he said the noises must stop. People heard him. People applauded him because we feel that any moral standard, any African value, any pay. And so, then or catch say we should not play politics of it. The letter man or cassette he walked to send only politicians in the at that material moment, I didn't think one country politician say they should stay away from it. No more clergy for any for any. As also a board member, maybe so a guy so if you qualify to be a board member, fine. But or catch them say, Mammy Jin Dibium. Mammy Bunibium, because Nyanko Jumana would this in Mrs. Obayeno. I wasn't quite fair and equitable, and on yes, I didn't bium. That is all what he's telling me. Namira, say a respected man of God, a respected man of God. No, to me, behave sad, then I'll behave well. I must say, what treat us of a phone anymore from. And yet, Catholic Bishop, for later, ya butcher pa. Minister Sunday in Nkansah. Because look social media now, the response of a month for due to Papa New friend is a Subana Wadan dinner. And yes, the man and the politicians in the FCA chantro. Yeah, true for. And the man of God is who say a catcher, or Mupesa Makache, say, almost a mere true for now. Men do Mundibuma. That is the act of the man. Temira woman. In some mini behavior. Minya nanko bi obedi papa na tembe nanka mensuma responde. Bia obedi so Buhari mu okọ TikTok no mukase tia nanka makọ TikTok na nanka makọ responde na ma defend no. Ba mentimi. Ni suba ntie na obi eni obetimi defend no. And you unfortunately for you, you don't see any single post on social media e kan sempa papa no ho. It should be a worry to him. It should be a worry to his family. It should be a worry to the congregation that he leads. because the congregation expected or need equity and fairness from him. Me did pass as or no okono. Me nye so mu na yin this for. And so what that's how Subane and now it means he is not equitable and fair to the other political devices no more as or them. And up to Sam George, Sebi. There was Sam George, one other Roma. Some can yes, media na or cover as I na can make us a video, a old video. Because Ghana for can see and say, you're President Mama and Yajan. And no one is Sam George actually. Ghana, President Mama near era flex quache offers in a case and yet pressing issues. There's no Ghanaian who went out and said that any pressing issue. And almost Sam George now by now or the political party now a bemuno. Ye president every sa Omuno say any pressing issues and some. Yes, and they say Ghana for 90% of Ghana for GDs are acting any act papa. And unfortunately for them, and this for me a lucky power offer. But me Selena coupon the testomo, Nyan coupon mu Ghana for su. I'm a Ghana for whom Musubaya. The super majority that they have, almost beyond person me beyond which my apart from the entrenched your friends, your crosses in the wall, your friends, constitution. Relaying this bill in Parliament and passing it, the president has signed and any issue because omu overwhelmed majority. Omu because Oshe Tijaniya Council for letter no mutual Omaka. Almost this current Parliament has signed bills and the certificate of emergency more than 5 times. Some of the bills are almost signed under 24 hours. And the other na abaya or if there's a political party or bema or super majority in Parliament, ultimately consider this bill as under a certificate of emergency. No more sign Emma Ghana for NGO Mundi. Made them better make a Ghana for say. And your politician be no one can cry. You are another catch Ghana force no the free senior high school bano. Obie whom said the chair. Obia test be ene na mefrike STU never say. Boare mu school fees your friends mo say they free. No stress free. Up to this nkan omuntu ai. Omo mo ko enyentu ya omuka.
Mate. Razak Abubakar. Social media omo shall save you. Sam George. As he said, pram fat Jew as an animatri. Pram fat Jew. Pressure bad as well watching. Na social media. Worry. You mean
all right, me no opinion. I think say Razak I can't say me na before me kwa asem no so no me krum for offense South constituency em so we na jebre a omutie because message me nyere say omu na do mu TV channel at WONTUMI TV and na nwumre omo hwe dwumadi a yedi ne hei ma me fan chashon kuma party for omo offense chairman Joe Sala ene party executive no nyina ene offense ni asanteman enyina me no panyi me nsai bre kwa me enko gay asem wa yeken ye kasi yakoso aka LGBTQI obi ko beka na den kwa pon ye kan wasemi ye ka LGBTQ na ye kan wasem no a na kire se be ma ne be ma sabi mpedwasan enya nhyiemu anase omu koda ana oba ne oba ye den enya nhyiemu omu kwakoda na mo ehwa ade bi ye beko into elections NDC for na prioritize eye gay ehun komodie ene party na almost say gay nkomonye priority no e wo na e prioritize ye 2024 osofo panyi baako eto ne safre Sam George e wo na sorry dem na ye mane bu nkutodi o puppet no so e yiwura osofo agenasare na wo de anonte wo go Sam George 3 so e hira no bompa ye ma no se o kuntokaden se gay ye nyintu mo Ghana ha eno ne baako enfanto nchen ye ba mu Joma ha maka kire yen se bra okuhia asofo nyina ye ko 2024 elections eno ka kire asofo ne se momum bring mo makoma na ono oba obe sign ne emra no ama sebrim period no susum na so turumu no wa mana be illegal onyintum e wo Ghana ha. That was in opposition. Your first statement Joma Miki oba abamu. On 15th January 2025, Sabina Joma Hamaya sworn in as the president of Ghana. Or say, if we are teaching our family values in school, we won't need to pass a LGBTQ plus bill to enforce it. Where Joma Numasem, captured by GH1. Joma Hama say, Oba Abayamuno, a opposition, also Oba, no, also a sorry. Na Oba, na sorry no, yin to Oba be cancel. After Oba Abayamuno, the first statement, or say it to me, say your more frana dear your school move with your family values, any your culture, ye I be before your culture, any yam is some ye the train cranu ya, a who young posse ye be disturbing previous out to remove home come Ghana. That was first statement Mahama Miki. Now, make the second statement of Miki. Second statement. It happened on 8th of July 2025. When none statement but not a test to see some Mahama no or best sign our own sign. On the 8th July 2025, Ghana buying John Mahama Echo UN. Romuko UN no the issue one there that pass or yeko to swaba no ne about LGBTQI plus right. Now in July 2025, ne ye nim se president was so no sebe wenyam sonfo oba obesan ama sebe mpeduasa trumu abehi illegal onyintum no ne ye nim se we dia nka akwanya ba ne sign be izamaye na hade ye koto aba no enkura omoto support to gay no ewo ho kura aba no oye se ono onto bi ono a onto magefo no ono so a onto against mu na Ghana ka ho Joba Hama the president otwe ne ho efiri mu aba no wan to be ebiom on 22nd October 2025 for the first time gay asemu yinkomo ya Reverend Tim Fojo and some of the members of parliament issue another bill at the call parliament. Now, I'm going to call parliament TDC. Way 22nd of October 2025. Or say, Parliament halt reintroduction of anti-gay bill as it disappears a day after advertisement on other paper. Now, Oko Parliament, yeah, the bill be about first of all also we advertise on other paper. Parliament or more terminologies. We advertise we are before you go into for the first reading. You because second reading, third before House ready adopting. That's in Commonwealth. More majority, the majority leader, on the head of Parliament, on the head of government business, it representing the interest of the government, for that matter, the president. Yet the bills more than 10 echo Parliament sadano. Adechi na bill na baako ayira free Parliament to bill na ayira one bill kro gay bill ayira we nyina esi under NDC government under eye John Dramani Mahama na ebiom me ma another instance in 2025 me no penny 40 yen okon kran ya ye free bia bi Independence Square ye free Independence Square free se bra Ghana ye jefa hu die no ehwo na yeku gina ye and you declare Ghana as a sovereign state, as an independent country. Never had be. In 2025, Yenya 7 predecessor gay for Bema or Mawari. Omu from South Africa. Omu ba Ghana ha. No mu ba Ghana no omu be declare gay as independent in Ghana. Omu ba ye no omu bia omu call was Independence Square. Bia anka Ghana 7 yedi 2 year ho. Na anka hoye krokron e wona Ghana ye gifa ho ye kugina declare no 7 turumu for free South Africa ba ye no e ho no mokugina na omu kisi omu under the Independence Square sa down no mu declare gay as independent in Ghana. Bina penny me say come anim ebiom on that very day John Mahama Chene ho from UN ye to about against the LGBTQ plus yenya the gay community ema omu bomu nsama John Dramani Mahama se Mahama ya de se wan to aba amfantia gay for na me yi we nyina go presidents ama tiefo na ehuni asie na obi a nkasa se bempere asa be ye twatro ato John Mahama so ense mekenya no ugogola obehu ebi ha GH1 e publish e bo Joy TV e bro other TV stations e publish e me catch Ghana for and this aban enye na adwen say gay no oba sabi aba besan ensi me do ko eye physical education and health elective subject teachers manual when so can sound come away and this about under Haruna Idrisu the education minister omo corporate teacher manual say yemfa nkotre emmofra no ade now book ne bae no Reverend Tim Fodro member of parliament for Asen South ebo modern efa book no okomu no hu se sa NDC for no this gay hu nkyerɛkyerɛ ahye book no se yen kokyerɛ ye mana omo school mu no enti na wuti fie we Christoni we elder wa sorry them we malam we imam we masalachi them sabe nananom akonfo mo ma eco school ofia wo kye no nkyerɛkyerɛ pa but aban no de nyuma we ahye krata no se yen kokyerɛ wo mo classroom Reverend Tim Fodro raise ye na NDC for no say oh nya no kra enti publish book no more copy hana make a section of the book or say this concept goes beyond the binary notion of gender, that's male and female, and recognizes the diversity of gender experiences. Now, nyankopa body mu no your bana bema, male and female. Now, according to the channel, I say the concept it goes beyond the binary. And in church the channel crowd say, now, obetumi aye obi a onye oba onye bema. Nyankopon bo wo no, e bia na oye bema efi say oh bema ho characteristics oh nebo ho acheso bema but according to book no mo ba say enkyere nkra no wunyini na we bema de utu adua nemu o feel say oye oba according to theory ampa yetibi jutum say oye oba way it was contained in the physical education teachers manual book. Reverend Tim Fodro raised this concern and Sana Hano do buy say okay they are going to rectify it. Okay, they call the Naka boss. Naka boss no say like a for money so ni ebisa say book wa ya printed the culture ye mad Naka o say fa wani so na education minister Haruna Idrisu it also wan kan mu na okosan ase ana eti party na opposition also ba again o betwa mu no afei de or the treacher ye ma no e wo classroom eti na seven period say obako school no bafie no baka che say ma me ko school na me abema ba ma me ko school na ma bai de afei me feel say me oba encheche de mo che say ampa so wuji tum safi oba na oda na oba abra oba no se be wo ye ba mo tu adua ade a e ko so oman ni mo no na eye me de me bra panyin Razak e kasa say afei eye your religious leaders Tijania Catholic bishops I'm very glad say afi omu ina e ba bonte abe condemn ye fan share trim ye na ye kan Bible ye kan Quran so Lot breso Sodom and Gomorrah nyankopon ehye wo mas no na because of saa trumutrumu enkemosum tia krisosum tia na ye nananom som so etia enti edibe nyina so biom and John Dramani Mahama ojira so biom. Now according to Afro Barometer omoye survey Ghana population yes 97% say they no omumpe ye illegalize no. Now me beside the president or representing the interest of the Ghanaian people and not or representing the personal interest. Ghana for awudi omoso no 97% according to Afro Barometer almost say sorry 93%. 93% almost say gay no omumpe inti aban no illegalize it. Enti emu 7% per and almost they don't care about it. Now John Dramani Mahama the president say Ghana for 93% say omumfo aso a e dia biom na wo twen. Ana Jomama nim so ba ko jebesia. Ni science so o science a bill no a o ka bisa ni san kan na. Na me tell John Mahama nkomo bia na odi about this game by na o boss out tape no. Bra call USA. Is it Oxford University? Omo withdraw omo honorary title na komo dem because of game no. Eye ne yapa. but say we a man of principle. Obi say man abodi because of your stance against homosexuality. Oba Ghana complain say now can also abodi in the mouth because Ghana is a sovereign country. Clearly it means say John Dramani Mahama onye na adu say gay no or best sign amana be illegal da. Me no opinion does like kasa or make a statement about by or pass a lot of certificates under agency within 24 hours. Say Mahama kasa or best sign bill no they can pass the bill for him to assent it. But ene monwa ene o say gay no enye ye priority biom. Eno obi a ofre asofo ebe sha wo mo obu kotodwe ye hwe oil good tire so excuse me akwapa ye hwe oil good tire so wa kate asofo ne say wo de oba ya bill no obe sign ye onkrofo a omoto mapama NDC simply because of gay hunsensem. Now what disappointing wo mo two anka de kawanutum what's akwan aba be ka kire wo mo say afedi gay na wo ka say ka oba obe sign amana illegal no afedi enka wo dadwene ho biem enti yem fam to nche nya de obedi hu nkomo biem. Clearly what dada Ghana for clearly what asofo ntro clearly woman ne asofo asabe ye bu wo mo anka yentimi kasa asofo anim jo Muhammad sabe wo nada asemti enne ama asofo no sabe o ma ye nkoa ama maburu timi di wo mo atem sabe na menwe panyika about asofo Reverend Tete because enne ama sabe o ma ye nyaatwom because nsem na o mo ka no under MPP government enne mo timi nka biem enti ye bisa say etitu ampa eye gen no mo mpe anana na do no mo mpe no because at another time okay say obe one man protest no one nanted to the Jubilee House to make sure some sign gay bill no and then they bad the saying and I also one person Mahama Nyankopon mo no now on the telephone number to the telephone number ntino ehun hia so we can so sign gay bill no bill. Clearly it means NDC abide na da ni kontompo na be di to me some do that catch say John Mahama will never know peace until he signs the bill and then Mahama is living peacefully. Only fear Abra on sign a bill. And then Mahama say any priority some do also want say. On them baby. But also open the tape. Or complaining. Or say said this OP Donko. Abwa Amasebi British Ghanaian beer. Or kidnap Ghanaian youth a Sabio or Fanato for 3 weeks. Onumpo any police van Echo J Sabo Frano. It means I don't know I'm why under your government. It means I feel credit and member shall say rape member. It means I feel member shall say kidnap member sub air for moto. It means a Ghana baby a hot throw. Nanumpo yin so a man some member illegal. If not, send on one to the to say Yakoji will be no one I be doing be 7 predators on 7 no MP will be kidnapped of Fanato. It clearly a front on John Dramani Mahama. On one a share neighbor. You know na kan foka asem wo de wado edo onwura ebi nyeden ebi nwo we no de eda wanim ye besere no. There's a reason why omo the super majority Ghana for nya gidie wo nimu ene ne NDC mu ene mo to ba ma MP dodo na se na be ya se obe pass bill la on ka se ye nya MP for ya kire ne nsa we de o super majority se o pese o sign anti-gay bill no a o betimi na juadan ko a under certificate agency assign a bill no amana ba be ye mra ye better John Dramani Mahama said o kan ye no opposition also we nyame sumni o kwa sorry oba obesa na ye busa say nyame sum no wagya na asoro no wagya kwa na so onya iko no go sum nyankopon de a and yes run the bill no on sign for my na yenkramofo a Christopher na no ma ye to o man ni mu no ye se ye mpe on sign and family so on sign de a e ho asotwen e wachireba.
But I say General Buhari is the name. General Buhari. Oh my Ghana. So interesting. But Talk Ghana Jumedi live on WONTUMI television. So don't see a pepe, they don't see a kasi about ebebro. But minutes can I still have a year Razak Abubakar and General Buhari Waha. But meantime, in between time, a Divine Hope Herbal Center. Omo ena kwakofa ochia herbal powder ede aba ijaso ochia herbal powder so dey say no Ghana for agye ato sɛ powder yi deɛ ɛyɛ adwuma pa wa wo sisi yɛ ɔya sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa sɛ woyɛ bɛrima wobɛtumi ayi so bi kooko ɛna ɛgyegye woɔ anaasɛ mpo yɛbɛtwa kuro efrɛ ne stomach ulcer woyɛ ɔbaa wafikyikɔ ho ɛnsɛm wote yaw wotumi sɛ nansa nneɛma ɛnkɔ yie ɛma deɛ wohia ɛne ɔtwea herbal powder na ɔtwea herbal powder nso no ebi a woyɛ bɛrima wayɛ mmerɛ wɔn pɛm a wobɛtumi ayi so bi deɛ wobɛyɛ ane sɛ wobɛtɔ ɛyɛ sachet ne bi ɛyɛ nketewa na wapɛ nsuo neɛ ayɛ dide asɛ hyɛ kakra sɛ mu onyu kakra na wode ɔtwea herbal powder no agum wode gu ma na wanom wodom yɛ na no wabɛwu sɛ after a week or 2 no na ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛne ɛwɔ widiam titiri sɛ woyare a nti ɔtwea herbal powder deɛ baabi a bɛkɔ bia sɛ yɛ herbal shop sɛ yɛ pharmacy mu no wokɔ a wo so wopɛ ɔtwea herbal powder wobɛtumi afrɛ ma ahomatorofo so number a wobɛfrɛ si so no ɛyɛ 0591 565557 0591 565557 or better still between our friends 0550 639037 a Ochia herbal powder. Now Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant. Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant. A for more use a cars. Na Nkansah no say be also car engine me hwe eye nsuo de agum say no abɛfo kwan so yɛsi atwam ɛno ɛna ɛyɛ repart company for ɔmo akwakofa ɛyɛ Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant aba edwa so na Seahorse Ultra Cool Coolant no yɛtie die wodi gu car no ma ɛma o car no overheating overheating say overheating there bi hu bi wo o car engine no sanso na say bia engine no bɛwe na akyi engine no ɛbɛwe na akyi anaasɛ kwasipro no yɛ corrosion engine no hisa dabi uhu bi ɛwɔ car no ɛma engine no life no so say bia wafidie no engine ɛma ne kyɛ papa eti misro de ɔbɛyɛ ade sɛ fra homatrofo so number no yɛ 0544 133 169 0544 133169 and I'll be to be a friend 0244 577 559 from almost so kama na make a gasto mixture so a amount gasto mixture a stomach ulcer a drew gasto mixture stomach ulcer a drew typhoid fever out to me a use gasto mixture now for your mensoplax mixture ewo mensoplax mixture so no misro and also no eye oba we fichikomu ensem niema enko ye we fichikomu ensem bia no we use mensoplax mixture ebebo papa mediaba wo de eno no but bema de wadro eye prostaplax mixture ebia bema ya kan tro say wo eye prostrate mo ensensem prostate enlargement me sa ohawa e bata ho ni nyina na eye prostaplax mixture uko be steer about robo sabeka be repatch ventures ewo ukaishi drug lane unique herbal ewo takwa ecus pharmacy enso ewo ashama uko pharmacy be a herbal shop be anso a wonsa ebeka in ruibi fra homa trofo so decha medics consult obo number ena medema wo obo na akwakofa eye gasto mixture benzoplax mixture ena prostaplax mixture be jaso it over from homa trofo so number is 0248 778899 0248 778899 Toga na jubadie so enie ye toa eye nkomono eso but happy birthday to you eye Hammond eye KNUST Tescon president eye Hammond happy birthday to you KNUST Hammond Opoku Yebua ene eye wawuda so happy birthday to you yame ento unakwem na onkoso ama wahode na so fasum ewo school mu hodoma na metwa so abeko eye Razak nchem Francis ejay enso eda oda short no emuno Francis ejay ewo wontumi TV ha say na or call for a year youth organizer ewo bosome freho constituency or timu amu bosome freho no Francis Eje Abrantie pa or call for youth organizer na eno no so no makai no na ma oze
oyinba so call for second vice
chairman na next year do second vice chairman Atwuma Wabieja
South.
Yes, Atwuma Wabieja South. Inti
Hineba Uni Akumanzo so Ameiru
no.
And Achumka.
Because also Ubodi because of China for DBO.
I am a hero.
Send your card, I am a hero. No, send your card,
I am a hero.
Because of China DB.
As a judge, Magugu. Or is it as a communication officer?
Sir. All hands on deck.
Buhari was through election. Waka Makaka was through election.
Bye. Buhari. Where are they?
Last me call secretary last election.
Sir.
Officer South.
Oh, okay.
Now this has a mirror.
I saw checking with the police station. Sir. No. Razak, you want to have command so that other matters feel on command.
Yeah, Kaya says Minia Wakiki as a Moses Mekoka Upper West or Upper East, rather. Zibila constituency in Upper East. On our contest for Upper East. Regional youth organizer. And your nonco, Minia Kuma Prince Edu Boachi Yadom. The donor friend kiss me. Or also or call for Ahafo, regional youth organizer. On also so Ewo Honum. Semi Maka say Abain with AI KillNet Abain. The Njamaka say KillNet Abain say Nra. They say there was an emergency cabinet. Your friend is saying meeting. Say almost in the next 4 weeks, Abain be share no attitude taxes. So Abain is currently projecting that in the next 4 weeks, in Tokona cost between your friend is US, Israel, and your friend is Iran, a Subecha. Because they are fortunate to have yes. I don't think I tax because yes, Omuko meeting and Rano. Na finance minister or honor. Na energy and green plant minister or honor. So any decision be an open person will take it. They could have taken that decision and Rano. And again, full pricing. Yet the levy be a koshawa and ka enu kwanse edition honor. And any sadum so living. And to say a band person he levy be through to see a nagana for and who told my own year. Immediately and run and cage because I want to for now. No, they are suspend the answer. And I say, and no, uncle, because they are suspend the answer. Because they present Ghana for and we hear him. And Ghana for and cost and chill till the next 1 month. But that is my understanding of statement in a Babonton. Ghana for and cost to chill in the next 1 month. And son are buying. Asher, which component of the fuel and obetiso? Yes, which component of the event taxes on fuel and obetiso? But the end is over you free to qualify one city, and when my ad and you free to one can one, Naka Queen. And Taban Kyeremanteng or train Asher. Say,
it's the next pricing window.
Next pricing we send the next 4 weeks. And the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, I would say.
The projected target is that young share say inform Israel Iran front economy 6-5 bar.
But next pricing window no and next 4 weeks. I think say it will, yes next week. I think say.
But in the next 4 weeks, Mama share taxes are much more year free. So I make a job and say, not tax being known on the buy and tell quite a case, so easy to be year through. And then one city.
Yeah, they do the free Hokrada Conco. Yeah, almost Sadia. Sado Banjim
Caban suspend this hour one city. Again, Aban say, in the Menumia, almost suspend the full coupon to government officials. But then 8 months ago, when Aban was addressing the Parliament of Ghana, He said that there's not going to be any fuel coupon again. And to which one also suspended? No, Anna. Which one also suspended? They also suspended. Because Abayaka said there's not going to be fuel couponing again for Abayan officials by 8 months ago. And he said, no, if there is a release, a chair said, Abayan, yes, I did not. They now suspended maybe to and now Kasan and Crawford.
Oman Fanyajuma. And to your son, I catch Rob.
You're very deceptive. You have also so. Say, recycle, repeat, they are still behaving as if Omo opposition. And they are still behaving that there are no intelligent people in this country. Sana, because that statement now by no that full statement who read this statement na a rehearsed statement across a time abayan catching say security services na some na buy nti omotum ekọ 10,000 this year ombe for 10,000 in the next 4 years ombe for 40,000 technically na 40,000 na ombe for dada. Oh yeah, Parliament make an approved budget of 10,000 every year. 10,000 and 5,000 echo military. So the military has already picking their 5,000 slot. The next 5,000 any HM any 3,000 more police. Maybe 500 fire service. Maybe immigration. And we do 5,000. So I'm challenging our bank so which for nipa 3,200 police service recruitment here Nancy ya omkrane omuye medical center almost started from Tuesday now. I'm challenging our bank whether so which for nipa 2,000 which for nipa 500 akasa 3,000 now fire because there will not be budget for that nipa 200 no. But about you should communicate and the babontin say President Mama order say you increase recruitment in 10,000 me what 10,000 now no for that. Now 10,000 na chum 5,000 na military this year. And no na koka say military no nipa 5,000 per na fa but oma open nomination man nipa over 100,000 application forms ama say be munsiampo ehwiro omonko. Nti ofake say meka say aban we kill net aban men carbon. Men carbon. Omusuba omuda na di ehre Ghana for ehun asem na make. Maybe only me be nim say ka odi bu pare nke bu ade pa but aban we ya mama nya o makasetia dinche me nya o makasetia say me o mfo bu mama as a Ghanaian.
Oh why they?
Oh yeah,
that's almost your buses. 100 buses.
Example na me catch
now when you use buses come you say traffic will crew. Oh
Bageke
we meet you
SCC ko am for
Homo você.
VIP.
Car no munya bi. Almost feel that you know the bus 100 buses.
VIP be 20. Next bus back into. Aban Nyankopon ni no kan chese say electronic buses na bar on the aban we and a cry.
That be we cry electronic. When do they say normal buses to back but we are not the electronic buses no but because we need baby club dey kukumbo but when do the
100 bus exactly there na 100 buses Zimbabwe we for nipa free
omo betete bo lo so
ai be hu omo enfa e be hu sa buses
baby I almost traffic wo pa be hu omo
so exactly what NSR traffic buses in the bar then and the traffic so betwa this abas and inquire about no police motorcade ejinanim na atwem say there any traffic so ana. Exactly what is the point. Buses 100 ebe coin for ewo da ben be clean report. So for you make us aban we kill net aban e bu ono mu for magana for and make because Salete na buy salete minu and more example am the military the no because security president mama said already 10,000 ever. There's no any extra budget so because then explain they cannot explain because there's no any extra budget anywhere you can say the nkofu bi ba kan ho ma na borso bibi eni ho sa the omo letter ya omo de ba for fuwo coupon say aban say aban say currently ne aban mpanyifo mo munji fuel coupon 8 months ago aban ka say he has seized off fuel coupon nti jehin kan
mate men kona men chat time kakra beba osubio am ebia no menya be 2 minutes bia ma ona your take on the year Voxy vehicles are abane no na eno na who still a home komo ewe chire driver for use cars nibi na de me ko hu no be catch them say buy panifu yi no ya ma so mo atoto VIP buses bi ne ho kro de ba bi na gum and omo so Voxy no fa nkofo pa enti sadia obi adwen chire no so sadia ne bia ho no mo de because the thing doesn't simply add up. Say Voxy no ba o de Buhari brother me ba
Revenue me make it first submission no penyi kra send message bre me baba hu ankai about homosexuality na me Bob Mahama nsem no eno was say bra Mahama launch my first coup d'etat book no the chairman of the lunch no na ye friend no Andrew Solomon oye gay for penyi pa etina me the source penyi no honorable Ajakwa utia me pacho me dasipi so ene ye call ye fuel no so ye see to see ye tumra na chirisi now Ghana for some Muhammad in 2013 President Mahama in 2013 justified the decision of the executive to cut their salary by 10% to support healthcare delivery, especially in rural areas, and challenge others to follow the example. In 2013, John Mahama say almost nakatuya any abampenny for or teso by 10%. That's according to John Mahama. In 2017, controller for say 10% of Mahama can say or mateso or akatedia to the boa Ghana no. Or say Mahama's 10% salary cuts accrues mixing. Sikana Mahama can say or mono ati or makatu so the good no. Yes, it's canoe then. Ayera, ye hubium. Me kamba be see a year full coupon yasema na me bra penny razakeka. Now, me buy so I say Mahama scraps fuel allowances for all political appointees. Date July 2025. Mahama say abamu penifo nyina obia ni wa ye man fuel allowance bi why 2025. Now I had in 2026 or cancel allowance in 2025. In 2026 budget volume a official document budget volume. Now I say Office of the President, Ministry 001, Office of Government Machinery. I say now Oba Asia unspecified policy your other allowances. And the other allowances no your state fuel allowance 19,608 Ghana cedis. Where 2026 budget or can 2025 so what allowance in but in 2026 or the share budget in Musa Yemfa a fuel allowance in Enfamano. It is any baby because or make kill net no. Mahama no yenim no. Mr. President, yenim no. Eba nada kontompo. Sabi yen twatro na ene no krense de. Mahama we very good. And the fuel allowance now also more cut no. Se na bra penyi kai no. Ye bede ne yehu se ampo makate. We say new official documents a Ministry of Finance document a chere 2026 kra no sa oji fuel allowance a. Ne nim se osam
and for appointees adameboa.
Ba oka ho bi. Se ono na dikan or katene de any all political appointees. Mama read biom. Or say Mahama scraps full allowances for all political appointees. Or the no jinem bi. Enti ye ba budget volume no so a. We under a government machinery, Office of the President. And the allowances no ya chichem. Or scrapping 2025. But in 2026, appear on the government machinery. So or 19,000 for fuel allowances. There's no way say papa no or best scrap any allowance or none of a faka. But okay, me no ye be there who say ampa odiso. In 2013 now or cast we cut salary by 10% no. Sanko wan so ko 2017. Ama control ama bontia. Ni nim say ampa we escape to ho. enti obeko so atwatro no ba me no ye be hu ebiom almost say omu yi some taxes se na be afu obo be befom ba rosa ka asem no na ye busa say taxes ben ena mu ye free tax bia wodin mo na mo de dum so levy buy aye wan Ghana cedi ebe to so tax bia wo bia no e wodin enti uka say uyi some taxes are what me actually say by next week there's going to be a new window fuel price mobile adjustment whether downward or upward. Now what state said that next week more be some taxes are free. So what should I say tax na mu temporary now e just 4 weeks. Now ma say most of that to so na mu ye free ni ebusa say tax ben mu ye free so adenso the multiple tax ni din they are trying to be smart. Mutrimu say enne there's a ceasefire. And there's a possibility to can end to asubium. And the young fast 4 weeks no and steady grounds near here said the musity. Sent talking to Chadia. Any tax being free. Mobafa Kumiano, diesel near 14 Ghana cedis. Diesel near 14 Ghana cedis. I am go to some previous prices. Yeah, handed Kunyama Joma Hamano. Diesel near 14 Ghana cedis. Will be to bit my check carry. And the diesel. Some of the filling stations and I'm 18 to this 50 pesos. Yen no more amuchu rino. Micro rino officer for us a rino pa. Complaints a miniature say. Time of fuel no and I'm 14 Ghana cedis no. Sir Oko filling diesel. No what I call load one. Ophelia was spending 2,500. Now mo peja ko 18.5 per liter no. And Ophelia, I didn't 2,500 and Ophelia spent by 5,000 Ghana cedis. What it means is that a full load from Kumasi to Accra, boy no didn't face no. And after this, I work automatically betum. And a VIP to lorry frame from 120 to 150 Ghana cedis. And I mean, you can say GPRT, you must say effective 20th of April, almost say adjustment, almost to lorry frame. And a pure water, and also a born year tomb. Abayase was stepping in, but I mean, you can say breakum for the attack effect. Our born of a pejam, baby, a pejam. So clearly, a dear be the one Mama buying all you a PR, a casa, a propaganda. Yanko can some enter Ghana for no most we need any mode. But omuni any direction be or more qua sabi, you because a direction way there and on the right direction. Moka just enter Kanama for Bakosomeboa. Now, Fedi, a bad saying. And almost a tax has been a muyama for a baba form. Not just a new talking about for the Bacos rule. A more taxes and I'm for a boy the Acos rule. That's according to Marcus analogy. Because for the Fuzuquachi, I can't say. Or Muya Shehana or Muhe Muno. Or more say also we some taxes. Not for a boy in a bufform. Nice a Okaze Tradia. Sana Israel talking I'm for a Bacos rule. No fellas into Muhammad Nim Trodo say. And your taxes a tour I did the fool no so now a bona costo. It's a best romo, Yahoo solution. Doom so levy now, most of Moji Crano. Kumasi Kanya and Ninaso. What's your doom so levy? Into Kanya and Ninaso. It's your home for some part, Sabi also doom so levinum. You better John Dramani Mahama. Sabi you betray Manaya and try to encaho. Yes, Rano. Kanya and Ninaso. Full of Bosso Costo. You best on taxes no good news and taxes no. Only for your home toye. Na Ghana sabi yentum for your home toye. Ye yendi for allowances. Ye bread ya to fugo. Ye can ya bo buy what raise it by 28%. Also what is by some 4%. Don't forget so buying what 28%. You to for krana still a good so. And your salary agent and to me point for your bills. Ye ho chiri. John Tomano yesero how does that kwan so. The cocoa for so. So is still yentu mukadi. Obiesu. Ye pesa John Tomano Mahama. Ye besere no. O man so to be far no. Na emu jo no. So ohwe na ontumi emfa ya nko enum a baby obeto ye no onye no ho amfa maye na Ghana for ye ho ntoye bata beta say Buhari min check the time okay si say the bro Claudia aso Nkansah Razak minute yeah sorry
me asema obi nka menka mentwa antwo so ntu bi aso A+ ene o ka kire say if you say NDC ba ben afi no won say ora de fun pa o say aban we won jai Ghana for dediyo no ma yasum enjoy if said the entire no moka ora no aban we aye wesa than the entire no moka ora no a plus a catcher so only my bamum penifo say I can say the colleague MPs ni ministers if you say this ba bemu ya o mato to aban asase a o mo say sidan o mo complete mato asase no complete e dan e was within 13 months a plus on aban we anko hu bita nko hu say am for me bo Ghana kronosa a plus ne kai Ghana Police Service or Monchino. No man find evidence.
Mate ben so be da say be ye de ebesia.
Aso.
Yo, but ya sorry to be no so de ye no sia kase bono abro e bia second there we say
a minute but adorma I me fan church recommend the next Ashanti youth organizer senior Martin Amia. Na mentia Hammond our the birthday KNC Tescom president na mentia me nua Kofi Ancha also here live from Sunyani any banki moon with the Ancha Scrum Munyina
Medase Eti General Buhari is the name member of the NPP communications team Medana Sisanso na Razak Abubakar and so Medana se Ochina Yamiya Aduma asasi jima ne papa eye ewo buanim Ochina Yamiya Aduma yenua be ma asasi jima and so ne papa edafum ti Ochina Yamiya Aduma de ye na ye ti ye de besia na aso edi fuku obse ye 10 paper